You like my pepper plants? 7 by 4, what's that? 29? No. Yeah. No. You want to see my corn plants? Yeah? Hello everyone. Welcome back to Alfie's Agriculture. This is, I think, episode 28. Today we're going to be planting some corn into the ground, not planting the seeds. It's way too late for that. It's actually June now. And I think the latest you're allowed to plant is May, which is when I planted about 2 weeks ago. And I planted them in peat pots. I was recommended to try seed trainers, which are like much taller seed trays, which are designed for corn because corn roots are much longer, which I've found out now. But when I tried them, my mother suggested soaking the corn seeds like overnight before planting them, which I tried, but I think the water was too cold and it killed the corn seeds because not a single one of them sprouted. So then about 2 weeks later I tried again. This time I tried them in peat pots because that's what I had, and it's worked a treat. So now we've got them. They've all grown a little bit and I think they're ready to go into the ground. It is a little bit early, but they should be all right since it's June time. Then it's not too cold. They're not going to die, I don't think. My only concern for them is slugs and snails and things like that. They're going to eat them, which I've done a little bit of research on, and people say that wood chip, bark chip sting, like bark, if you sprinkle that around the base of the plant, that it deters slugs and stuff like that eats the plant. So I've bought a big bag of bark and we're going to sprinkle that around the plants as well. So let's get inside the corn house and start planting some corn, shall we? So this area over here is going to be where all the corn's going. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds that have grown over the time that I've taken the weed membrane off. So I'm going to have to rip all them out and turn all the dirt with a pitchfork. And if you're wondering why my voice is so stuffy, it's because I am one of the many who suffer, and the key word is suffer, from hay fever. I'm struggling to breathe right now, but we move. So yeah, we'll be ripping those out and then turning the dirt first. But also I'd like to show you what I did a couple days ago off camera, which was my pepper plants that I got from the garden centre and had in my mother's greenhouse. I've now planted into the ground. This one has been absolutely devoured by slugs, so I'm going to have to put some wood chip around these as well. And then we've also got my cucumber plant and squash plant, and we've got some broccoli planted over there as well. I already planted these in, but I'm still going to put some wood chip around them. So I've just got a little bucket which I'm going to put all the plants into so I can pop them into the compost bin. But for now it's just ripping them up. Ugh. Shake the dirt off. Lovely. Not bad. And now, I've got to turn all that dirt over with a pitchfork. The pepper area took me about 15 minutes. That, it's probably going to take like double. Oh god. Oh, it's quite soft over here actually. Done almost half of it now. It's only been like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It's quite good actually. Good time. What do you think? I think that's pretty good. Tiring, but pretty good. Okay, so for planting the corn, what I'm going to do first of all, since they're all in little peat pots, I'm going to place the pots on top of the soil so that I can spread them all out evenly. I don't want to start planting them and then realise I've got loads of extra space. So if I plan it all out first, I know that I've got enough space for each one of them. You want to see my corn plants? Yeah? Yeah, we got corn, baby! So these are the single corn plants. Oh, the single ladies! Oh, the single ladies! And then we got some married corn plants. So these ones are all couples. Fun fact, every single corn seed sprouted. So anyway, now I've got to lay them all out, which is not as easy as I thought, actually, because I'm now going to have to step on the dirt. Oh, God. Uh-oh, this one's falling apart. I'm just going to put that there for now. Oopsie. This one is also falling apart. Damn, look at the size of that. Look at the size of that root coming out the bottom of there. That's crazy. That's absurd. That's crazy. Okay, so we can fit 7 by 3, which is 21. But I've got 24. 7 by 4, what's that? 29? No. Yeah. No. 28. Well, I'll do 7 by 3 and then just plant the extra ones elsewhere. Just in the middle, you know, scattered around where there's gaps. Then we've got 3 extras, which we can just plant in the gaps. So now we've got to plant the corn into the ground. So I'm going to grab it, dig a hole, make sure the dirt below it is soft, so then the roots can grow into it. Pop the corn plant, come around this side so you can see, and then I guess just bury the pot. I don't really know how you use peat pots. You leave them in the peat pot, I think, and then the peat pot breaks down. There we go, so that one's done. Just like that. Now we can do the next one. Yippee! There you go, that one's done. I'm going to grab the knee pad because my knees are killing me. So now I'm going to give you a bit more of a close-up of what I'm doing with this corn plant just here. So I'm going to move the corn plant out of the way. Then I'm going to dig the hole with my trowel and throw dirt in each direction so it creates a mound around every side of the hole. And then I'm just going to break up the dirt that's going to be below the plant so then the roots can get into it. If it's solid dirt, obviously the roots won't be able to break through it. And place the pot in and then break up these big chunks of dirt so then the nice small soft dirt around it for the roots to grow through as well. Completely surround it. You don't want air around the pot, you want soil. And then also it's good to have the pot in a bit of a divot so that when it rains, the rainwater, you know, flows down into the plant, so then it gets, you know, sufficient watering from the rain, which hopefully will be quite often in the summer. It says this summer is supposed to be the wettest summer ever for the UK, which I'm excited for because it means I don't have to water my plants a lot. Yippee! But there you go. That is a corn plant planted. Now I've just got to do that like 20 more times. You can't really see them, can you? But hopefully in a couple of weeks' time you will be able to see them. Hopefully they're going to get nice and big and not fail. Oh, and to make sure that happens, we're going to surround them in some bark. Same with my pepper plants down here as well. Looking at this bark, it's more like, I suppose it is wood bark, and when it dries out it'll be better. But it's very wet. It's not very chippy. It's more like mulchy. But we'll give it a go. We don't know how good it is until we try it. So I'm just going to grab a big handful for each plant and then just spread it around the outside of it. Hopefully that will stop the slugs getting to them. At least it makes the plants more like visible, you know where the plants are because there's a big circle of wood bark around it. There we go. Mulching, I guess you'd call it, complete. What do you think? Do you like it? I quite like it. Here we have my pepper plants, cucumber plant and courgette plant. Well, it's courgette? No, sorry. Squash plant. And I'm just going to mulch these as well. Just because I really want some peppers. Honestly, I'd rather have peppers than corn. Well, I'd rather have both. Online it said pine bark stops the slugs. I doubt this bark's from pine, but I really hope it works. If you know, like if it's any wood bark that stops it, or if it's specifically pine, please let me know in the comments. Just let me know if I've wasted my time. But let me down slowly. A nice long comment saying, listen, you've done great. You know, it's the thought that counts. You try really hard, but no, it doesn't work. You know, let me down slowly. You like my pepper plants? All done. So yeah, that is it for today's video. We've planted our corn. Finally, this can be called the corn house officially because it actually has corn in it. I mean, it did have corn when we first got the allotment, but it was like dead corn, so that doesn't count. But now we have living corn plants. Get in. I knew it all along we were going to have corn in here. Were there any doubters? Let me know in the comment if you're part of the corn house crew or not. Did you know all along that we were going to have corn? Or did you have any doubt in your mind? If you had no doubt in your mind, comment corn house crew. So thank you for watching. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can head to the Amazon wishlist in the description. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Deuces.